Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. Let's talk about decentralized AI powered trust alliance data. Decentralized AI powered trust alliance. What do you see? Let's dive deep into this system. So one of the things they're basically trying to do, it's not just a platform, it's an alliance of platforms. An alliance of technology coming together to build applications, plugins, or whatsoever that can be used for better advertising. So they'll be using AI, they'll be using blockchain for these stuffs. So one of the key things as we will be explaining is that if you compare this platform with a platform like maybe basic attention token. Basic attention token, for now, I don't really know in the future, but for now, there is a constraint of you downloading the Brave browser and using the Brave browser only. And the basic attention token is just at the browser level. It's not in things like apps, things like games, and those are some of the limitations with the basic attention token. But the data platform, it's cut across many of those platforms. Now, another thing again you should note is that 30% of the tokens are locked away. The link is there. And then so this is just some of the partners they have. FBG Capital, Zenfone, Hubi Labs, BINANCE, UB, Link VC, BitAngels, Pantera, and many other guys. So from Harrington Capital to Gifo, listen, they just have lots of partners in the industry. That is a very, very good one. They also have a partnership with one of the firm out there that has, I think, 200,000 developers that develop for the mobile. And it's if you look at many of these platforms, one of the reasons why it will be very, very difficult to displace Ethereum. Is that Ethereum is not just Ethereum. Ethereum has a community. And there is nothing like community. Do you know how many people are working on Ethereum? Do you know how many people are working on Bitcoin? So if you have a partnership, you have people who are working on your project, who are building the project, you have the people who are adopting the project. Not what is going on YouTube today, where it's only been the noise just ends at Facebook. There's nobody's using the platform, somebody's building on the platform. It's just, hey, I believe this platform is going to be 10 years, 20 years, 100 years. That project is going to die. So the major thing they are focusing on is the issue of ads. Yeah, the issue of adverts. As you can see here, currently more than 40% of traffic, digital ad traffic is generated by automated bots, which have defrauded advertisers in billions of dollars annually. Such fraudulent performance marketing deteriorates efficiency of the whole industry and results in exorbitant costs for advertisers and thereby cuts the revenue. Data is a blockchain project initiated and governed by Blockchain Data Foundation Limited, a company limited by guarantee to be incorporated in Singapore and is governed in a not-for-a-profit manner. This project is being developed in collaboration with UMOB International Corporated Limited, a company, a mobile monetization as a service company. Now, the stack of their platform is in 4 forms. You have the mobile stack. So the mobile stack is what really helps with the storage of data. As you can see, peer-to-peer mobile storage layer is based on peer-to-peer protocol. It leverages distributed mobile metadata management system using distributed hash table and file erosion coding that are inspired by IPFS but designed specifically for mobile. So you have the storage level and the mobile level. And then you have the blockchain level. So they will be implementing the blockchain level is a standalone blockchain application focused off Entermite, the Ethereum implementation of Entermite. And it uses the consensus engine and incorporates proof of attention mining rules. And then for scalability also, they will be adopting state channels to make this stuff actually scale. And then this is how the rewards are actually being distributed. We have 10% to validator nodes. It's a very good one. 20% to publishers and 17% to end users. And then you have the SDK management layer. It will be open source. You can employ game theory based incentive model, and we leverage AI to calculate users' reputation. So with the SDK, you can publish whatever you know can actually help with this stuff with the system. Then you have the application process layer. So it's going to help with things like fraud prevention, micro payment for user applications, for like subscription model and wherever. The fraud protection will be for things like reward and punish incentives and all that. So it also be they are seeking to be the decentralized ad exchange. And this is the description in a diagram how the system actually works. And you can look at the team, who is behind the team and all that. So let's see who is behind this platform. So you have Josh Burns co-founded the 6 Waves US, managed and launched 100 plus apps from top developers, worked at Electronic Arts, and experienced internet business leaders. And you have Emers Terzas Evangelist, you have the CTO, recipients of Chinese government award for outstanding students abroad. Oh. And I think they have a lot of women in their team. And this calls for question. Why are they having women in their team? Many women. Wow. They have lots of women. Then you have Michael Arrington, the founder of TechCrunch. We have Zhongcheng Zhang as an advisor. You have the founding capital of the founding partner of FBG Capital, Bongshen, Paul Veridat. Then you have the scientists like Jean Tian. But I really like the team. I like the team. I like the team for one reason. Okay, let me say 2 reasons. If you look at the team, they have a rare stack of team. They have when it comes to the computer field, developing the system, we're talking about the scientific for scientific research and all that. Marketers, their brains and all that. And they really have women in that team. You see, I like when women are in the team. I think Alibaba, the founder of Alibaba said something. What's his name? Jack Ma. Jack Ma said something that women are very, very good. And you should have a lot of women in your team. Very, 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 very essential. Very essential. When I'm saying that, but there are people who see women to be an object of whatever. So people see women to be an object of it's their issue. But what I'm actually saying is that women are a very, very big element in the development of society. From motherhood, when it comes to responsibility, women can actually deliver. So I really like a team when they have women in their team and all that. And these are some of the people that will make up the system, or Facebook, Audience Network, AdMob, Boba, and Tabjoy, URP, and many platforms. So you're talking about the partnership, innovation partnership they have with UMob, have 120 million active users per month, over 2,000 plus developers, and 50 plus industry partners. When you are considering a team, it is one of the things to consider who is behind the team. Good. Ask yourself, what are they doing? Good. You have a customer base. All these things speak volume. So I really like the team. I like the way they are pushing the stuff. They are actually very engaging with they're very engaging with their investors. Crypto these days is very, very hard to. Many of these platforms are really, really engaging with their investors. Many of these platforms don't really have much users, but I see a very huge case with this platform. I see a very huge potential in this platform. So guys, do have a very good day.